Hi everyone, it's Anikaspar. It is 2:11 p.m. on 128, 2017. I just wanted to say thank you, first of all, to the folks who've already submitted their letter for the UN packet. And also thank you to the folks who have called to begin the process. We have about a week. The goal is to have a minimum of 10 folks um, joining together in that filing. The reason we have to do a group filing is that there isn't any way we're going to get any results anywhere at any time without doing a group filing. And if anyone really actually believes they're going to be able to go this alone, and that the entities who are running these programs are going to change their mind, um, that just isn't the way these guys work. And I can tell you because I pretty much used every strategy I could possibly envision needing to use or could use in the past 3 years with them. And in my case, they have such liability now, it's really pretty much off the map. So, and I'm sorry for those of you who haven't been successful approaching the UN or other entities by yourself or even as a group. It's a very specific thing that has to be done. And because of my corporate experience and because of the two class actions that I helped found, I have a good understanding of what really needs to be done. Um, the packet for the UN will serve as basically worldwide notice and a cease and desist, in addition to being a request for an investigation by the UN. It will also then be sent out to selected federal offices in the United States, as well as international and national NGOs and GOs. After that, everyone will have to take care of their state and local mailings. But what I'm trying to do is be able to walk up to class council within the next week and say, okay, so we have this filing already with the UN, we have this filing with the president's office, this da, 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 and that's just in 2 weeks with a very fragmented and overwhelmed community. Because any class action council that's going to take something like this on is going to want to see an incredible amount of unity, because they're going to have to fight one hell of a fight, as you well know. And they're not going to have the time for division. They're not going to have the time for mistrust. And they're not going to have the time for infiltration either. And by the way, those of you who are infiltrators, I know who you are, like, really immediately. So don't even bother. Don't even bother calling. Don't email, nothing, because I know exactly who you are. For the folks who aren't responding, who could only benefit dramatically from something like this, I would urge you to step up. You'll probably have an opportunity later once the class is established, but it's different when you're there from the very beginning for a wide variety of reasons. So I would urge you, if you have not yet spoken with me, emailed me, or reviewed the template letter, to please do all of those immediately. Again, the deadline is next Friday, and the reason for that is I'm not gonna have my targeting escalated dramatically for a very long period of time. And the minute these things are filed, I know our targeting will fall dramatically, because I've done this before with these guys. I know who they are. I know how they function. And of course, they woke me up last night. They like sonic boomed me or something, like a light one, like a so over them, so over them. And thank you for whoever called me about what was it, the apple cider vinegar with the lemon. Yes, 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 I will be drinking that all the time. And I should have been, but you get a little overwhelmed. The great news is I have my IRS statements. Yes, this is $250,000 right here. My money. That's before real damages. So again, any questions, please email me at Annie, ANIKASPAR @gmail.com, or call me at 941-356-8007. If I don't get back to you right away, please continue to email or continue to call. Usually it's getting through. It's the rare person who's not getting through. If you need to do research on me, please be my guest. And also Google Anne, A-N-N-E, Kaspar, K-A-S-P-A-R, and Merrill Lynch and Morgan Stanley to get an idea of the class actions I helped form in the past. And you can also look at my book on Amazon, Pelicans, Coconuts, and Butterflies, Conquering Cancer with a Life of Soul. For those of you who have been kind enough to send some superfoods, thank you so much. Really, I really need them, guys. And forgive me for asking for the support, and you don't have to do it. If you can, I so appreciate if you would go to Annie Rising or Annie Living and Giving at GoFundMe and just contribute what you can to help me until, and I may not have to ask again, guys, because this is going over on Monday. I'm hoping before the 1st this gets fixed and I won't have to ask. But thank you for those of you who've been kind enough to send some superfoods and some wonderful ideas of how to detox and feel much better, because my program has been for 20 years. What else? I think that's it for now. I'll be on Derek's call tonight at 9 p.m. I would love to be on other folks' calls. And I just want to say this ego thing, if it's an ego thing, it's very stupid. If it's not an ego thing and you're an infiltrator, that's really stupid too. Sorry. And then finally, if you're just discombobulated and you are having trust issues because the program has worked so well that you can't act to your own benefit, I understand. I do. I really do. But you got to pull yourself out of that, and you got to get on the phone to me or get an email out to me ASAP. It's freezing here. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. I'm looking forward, pardon me, to a continued beautiful weekend. What was that? That was carrot. What can I say? Thank you again, everyone. And the sooner we get these letters out, and please, I will explain everything with you. You will have copies of everything. Nothing will be done without your consent, and nothing will be done that could be potentially harmful to any of us. But the sooner we get these things out, and the sooner we start rolling as a group worldwide, I can guarantee you the targeting will diminish. How much per person? I don't know. Depends on your case. Depends on a lot of different things, but it will diminish because they'll be on notice. And when you're on notice from like 1,000 people worldwide and on notice together in a concerted way with commonality of claim, it's a big legal problem. And there is no entity that's going to be told by their legal department, oh, it's okay, keep going on. It's not going to happen. Much love. Thank you. Have a great one. And again, you can reach me at Annie, ANIKASPAR @gmail.com or 941-356-8007. And that's Florida Eastern Standard Time. And I'm also on Skype at ANI.KASPAR. I'm more than happy to speak with you at your earliest convenience. And sorry I look like a wreck, but they sonic boomed me at 3, and so I've been up and I'm a wee bit discombobulated. Blessings.